They're ready on this shit. They're game on this. Push the weight and no flexing, flexing. Push the weight and no flexing, flexing. Push the weight and no flexing, flexing. Push the weight and no flexing. Hey, push the weight and no flexing. Gang, push the weight and no flexing. Gang, push the weight and no flexing. Gang, push the weight and no flexing. Push the weight and no flexing, flex. Alive is 1 in the 6. With the runner boy, you nigga no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Hey, motherfucker never learned your lesson. Hey, I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, game over, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a whole crew. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money in your face in the mud, nigga. OJ never used no glove. Spit murder never need no bugs. Okay, they platinum plus and they never fuck with us. How long? Style on, motherfucker wild on. Probably all these kids on stage, motherfucker from a wall cough, and I'm done talking. I'm push the weight and I'm flexing. 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 Push the weight and I'm flexing.
Yo. Listen, man. Listen. I worked all day today. What's going on, y'all? Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Who we got in the building? Mo Boxing was good. Watcher, my brother, was good. OG Eric in St. Louis was good, man. Woke, what up, man? All right. As they fall in, Mark Wunderlich was good, man. Ratchet since 91, what up? NBA D Nice was good. Mark, what up? All right, dig this here, man. Be That Bitch was good, man. PDA's Big Dog, what up, man? All right. I was going to do a video, but I thought it would be more. I think Mr. Shelton was good. CB Sports was good. I think that it would have been, it'd be more Cleta Smith, what up? Tone Brown, Bumpy Thompson. I'm going to put in about maybe an hour of work before Fred come on. Anthony Bolton, salute. Because one of the brothers shared some information with me today. And Ray, what up? Jay Cooley, what up? And it confused me. I got mad when I first saw it. Aaron Parker, what up? Upland LD, what up? And then I said, you know what? I need answers, man. I need answers. So I'm gonna show y'all something. Matt Wade, what up? Ancestral Rage, JC, what up, man? I'm gonna show y'all something. Because I needed some answers, man. I needed some answers. Mike 202, what up? Let me do this. Y'all tell me what y'all see. All right, I'm sharing my screen. Y'all see that? That's the coke sniffing crackhead right here. Who's that on the left? Who is that on the left? Y'all see that? Y'all see this guy? Huh? Huh? Who's that? Rob Sportsman Lee was good. Y'all see that? Corey Yellowman Jackson, what up? Monty Brown, what up? That's Anthony Dirrell. That is Anthony Dirrell. I needed answers because, I fly off the handle a lot, but with good reason. So I needed answers. So what I did was I made some calls. Tell you what up, fam.
What I do? What's going on with?
Bro, I need answers, man. I need answers. Thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate you.
No doubt.
So the brothers sent me that today,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking, and I'm like, Star CDJ salute. I'm like, yo, is that Photoshop? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he doing there? Right?
Right.
I'm past Sugar Hill. Already said I want him to die in a car fire. I'm not taking
Right.
that back. I don't care what anyone says. I had some clown on Instagram talking about, yo, man, you the same guy that said you want him to die in a car fire. Yeah, you goddamn right, because that motherfucker assisted in attempted murder. You're not changing my
Right.
mind about that. You're not.
Right.
That's how I
Right. Right.
feel. So now I'm looking at Anthony Dirrell in there. Before I go any further, if what is the relationship with the Dirrells and y'all camp, if any? Is there something I'm missing?
Well, I know D fuck with Anthony Dirrell, whatever. They pretty cool, or whatever like that. But they ain't never just been around in the camp like that. But I do know D he do got a relationship with Anthony, but we don't really got one with Andre like that though.
So he don't have a relationship with Andre at all.
Nah.
So he got a relationship with Anthony.
Yeah.
So why the fuck is Anthony over there?
I don't know, but they all we from Detroit or whatever, so so that might be a possibility. You know what I mean? I don't know if he trained with dude now or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was just when I seen the pictures, so I was just like, oh damn, that's what's up. But then I thought about it. I said, hold on, I know I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I said the same thing to D. You know what I'm saying? I asked him if he saw it. He was like, nah. And then he was just like, and I told him what I thought about it. And he like, but we already know what's going on. We know what's up. So it's
um,
crazy though. It's bananas though because you know, like I said before, I sat right behind Jay, Cuz, and Mark at the fight. So
right.
I know exactly what transpired. You know what I mean? And they had a lot. Well, I ain't gonna say they, but Andre had a lot to do with that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's like damn when DC stuff like that. It's just like okay, you know what I'm saying? He probably won't say nothing, but it's gonna be in the back of his head like he know what's going on.
Yeah, I saw that, and I didn't even think of the Detroit thing. To be honest, 'cause I was just angry looking at that because to be honest, I'm at a level of I don't want this guy around. This fury ass dude. I don't want him around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The dude that was attempted murder. All right. And the fact that Sugar Hill is involved in that, they practiced that. How do we know? Nicholas Asbury confirmed that they practiced that.
Right.
And they didn't call this man a liar. You understand?
Right.
So I'm scratching my head like, wait a minute. Why the fuck is he there? And then it dawned on me. I remember Andre was on Barbershop Conversation. Shout out to Fred. And Fred sent me the whole interview and I listened to it today just to make sure I wasn't going crazy. And you're right. He had a lot to do. So he says he has a lot to do with that towel being thrown in. I call it the $5 million towel because somebody got paid, but
Right.
I can't confirm it, but that's just my belief.
Right.
Um, when I say the fix was in on all levels, a lot of people don't really understand how deep this shit goes, man. We're not making this shit up. Um, Dre, he said, Deontay was scandalous for throwing Breland under the bus. And he said he was scandalous for that and he kept JD's and that wasn't right. But after all of this shit, Anthony ends up in Fury's camp. And it's not that they don't know what's going on.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why he knows what's going on. I'm gonna share. There you go. I shared it in the chat. That's Andre Dirrell on Fred's show after the fight. And if you go to 30 minutes and 40 seconds, into that interview, he said that there was a problem with those gloves. In the video that I put out with Sneaky Punch, there's no skinning allowed. That's cheating.
Right.
And he said, if you listen to it, Dre said that if that was Floyd, he'd be like, nah, we ain't fighting in these. He learned that from Floyd. He says it in the interview. So I'm like, nigga, you knew he was cheating. You knew there was something wrong. So you should have did a little more than just throw in the fucking towel. Maybe you should have got on your social media and said, yo, there was some shit with his gloves.
Right.
He did what Madonna tried to do to Floyd, what Madonna probably did to Adrian Broner. Why he got so quiet? Why did he get so quiet? And then I know that him and Anthony talk. I know that. So you know all of this. Where the fuck is your loyalty really? That's why I was wondering about the relationship between y'all and them. Because nothing seems right.
Right. Yeah, like I say, you know, I seen, like I said, I seen Anthony out a couple times. I know he was here in Atlanta. We spoke briefly. We will always speak, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, when it's deep fight, I always see him or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But that was my first time seeing Andre. I really ain't got too much to say about him or to him, you know what I'm saying? So he said he got something for me when he see me, so we'll see about that too. You know what I'm saying?
He what?
He said some slick shit on Instagram a long time ago, but we'll see though. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know, everybody always be talking. I don't be worried about them. But
You know
at
what?
the end of the day, man, you know, at the end of the day, you know, everybody, we all grown men. You know what I'm saying? So they can choose to hang out who they want to hang out with. You feel me? You know, shit, cause you know we all grown men. You feel me? We can't say, oh, you can't be friends with this sucker nigga or that sucker nigga. You feel me? But you know, we watching. You feel me? We watching. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then on top of that, we all know there's a lot of shit going on, and a lot of people can state the obvious and figure out the obvious. You know what I'm saying? But when it's, you know, a lot of turmoil like this, you know what I'm saying, you can put a, you know, bad name on yourself. You feel me? But the picture, you know, of course, the picture had it been put up. You know what I'm saying? So he could have been in the gym just training, ain't no telling. You feel me? Could have been in the gym just training or whatever.
Right.
But when he co-signed the picture, it's different. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
clearly co-signed it.
What bothers me is that also, because I'm looking at the picture and I just kept thinking about, you know, the interview. Right. Yo, shout out to Daniel Stanley in that super chat, man. Much appreciated. He said, salute Drew and Tay just paying my fighter dues, man. Well, thank you, man. Much appreciated, family. Yo, listen, man. Here's what broke my heart, because when I thought about it, Andre mentioned Patrick Day.
Right.
He mentioned Patrick Day. Patrick Day was a kid, man. He was a kid, man. And I'm sure he knows what the fuck is going on in Fury's entire career, man. And, you know, in reference to him cheating and things of that nature. So, again, if he knows all of this, I know him and his brother talk. Why the fuck are you in that dude's camp? You see, here's how I view it. Let's say we all on the block. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, couple other cats,
Mm-hmm.
and I get into it with somebody 5 blocks over, right? And you know it's beef. And then I'm pulling up on the block, and I see you dapping it up with him on the corner. And I'm like, hold on. Now, I know you could easily say, well, look, that's your problem. I ain't got no problem with him. That's fine. That's fine. But you up the ante when you start talking, I gotta go here because Dre said this in the interview. I put the link in the chat. I'm gonna put it there again. Y'all go listen to it if y'all forgot. He was on Barbershop Conversations. All right. Dre brought up this pro-black shit. He brought it up.
Right.
So since he brought it up, let's go there. If this dude comes over here and you knew there was something wrong with his gloves because he said so, 30 minutes and 40 seconds into the interview, he said it. You know there was something wrong with the gloves. You knew there was some funny shit going on. And I think he knows a little more. I think he knows about as much as you know.
Right.
And we spoke behind the scenes, but he knows about as much as you know around there.
Right.
If he knows, I'm sure Anthony knows.
Right.
Why would you even want to rub elbows with a guy like that? Why? It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. And I see that, and don't talk. Now, mind you, it's Anthony over there. It's not Andre. But don't talk that pro-black bullshit. And this guy just tried to kill your brother, meaning Deontay.
Right.
Because I stand on that. That shit was attempted murder.
Right.
That shit was attempted murder. I don't care what no one says.
Right.
I got some clown-ass white boy right now on Blue Blood's post about Margarito with his hand wraps.
Yeah.
And I made a comment, and some white boy with shades, he said something to me, and I said something back. I told him to eat a Dick Tracy, whatever. But listen, in reference to Tyson Fury, you can't say nothing to me.
Right.
His record speaks for itself. And for you to justify this shit, it don't make you a fan of the sport. It makes you an asshole.
Right.
I'm about the fairness of the sport. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. This guy cheated, and Andre knew that. He said there was some shit with his gloves. He said it. He said it. He said it.
Right.
So if you know that, I know your brother knows that, but you're going to go and hit the bag at this motherfucker gym? You should want to be like far away from this mother. You should be like, yo, what state he's in? He's in Maryland? Okay, I'm going to go to Texas. I don't want to be nowhere near that guy. This is ridiculous, man. And this is, you know, he also said that we all have morals. He said not to say white people don't have morals. And understand, I'm not making this a color thing. He said this. He brought it up. He said we all have morals and we show ourselves so much hate. And what else he say? We need to show each other love. But here's what he also said. He said the UK is getting all the love. That's what he said. He said we need to stick together and the UK is getting all the love. But did you have that conversation with Anthony? Did he miss this? The UK is getting all the love. Look at where your brother is right now. Look at where he's at. He's hitting the bag with this coke sniffing. Yo, listen. Am I lying that saying Tyson Fury's a drug addict? Am I lying when I say that he's used performance enhancement drugs? Am I lying that he said one of his wins was changed to a no contest?
No, not at all.
I'd like to ask Andre, am I lying about his gloves being manipulated? He said there was some shit with his gloves. He said that. Shout out to Mo Boxing in the super chat. He said, salute Drew and Tay. Keep up the great work, man. This is all we doing, man. I'm not lying on Tyson Fury. I'm stating what happened. I'm stating what happened. I'm not lying on him. I don't know why the fuck is Anthony even over there? I don't give a fuck if Sugar Hill is there. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I have zero love for Sugar Hill. I don't give a fuck about that man. And he don't even know I'm alive, which is fine. I don't care. I don't care. But that nigga, you talk about morals amongst black people? That nigga almost helped his brother get killed by the white guy. I didn't bring up race. Go listen to the interview. Andre brought it up. Okay? And Tyson Fury, listen, that could have been Dominic Brazil. I'd still have the same fire for him. Still.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That cheating is cheating, man.
No doubt.
So, yo, oh my God, Anthony, man, what the fuck? It seems like a contradiction, man.
Yeah, all this shit is rubbish though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just waiting on this third fight.
Third fight, man. Third fight. And this motherfucker, man. How about this? Let's go here. Let's go here. He said, well, us, me especially, LDBC, we're accused of being, racist. I don't know how being pro-black is anti everything else. That's bullshit. I mean, we fucks with Caleb Plant. We fucks with Arthur Beterbiev. But whatever. I guess we're racist. But how about this? What color is Mark Breland?
He black.
What color is JD's?
He white.
Who's on the team?
Shit, well, Jay is.
Who got the boot?
Yeah, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how racist we are, right? Listen, Mark didn't do his job. And according to Andre, Mark listened to Andre. Is Andre on the payroll that I know about? I don't know. Was Andre on your payroll? Was he?
No, he ain't on our payroll.
No, he's not on the payroll. So why the fuck was Mark listening to Andre?
Oh no, that shit was crazy. Like I'm just actually like replaying it in my head from that night. Me and Marcellus, we like, who the fuck is that talking crazy like that? And we look back and we was like, Andre, man, like, damn, that's crazy. You feel me? We trying to pay attention, and he's still talking, then coming up to the gate trying to grab Mark and tell Mark, hey, Mark, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That shit was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But after Jay had done told him, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But Jay and D got an understanding, you know what I'm saying? Jay told him that in the corner, you know what I'm saying? Jay got to understand, they got to understand about stuff. But, I guess Mark felt different for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't the first, that ain't the first time, you feel me? And like people got their eyes on that second fight. But what's crazy is I want to know how many people understood that, Mark walked off in the first fight before the fight was over. Go look
Wait,
at
wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait. What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
go look at it. Before the fight, it was like maybe a minute left, a little less than a minute left. You got the hell on. Go look at it. You'll see it. You know what
Why
I'm
he
saying?
walk off?
I don't know, but just go look at it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they can say whatever they want to say about me. They can say whatever they want to say about D. But this is all facts. You know what I'm saying? And I just seen Mark here in Atlanta like what it was last weekend. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? So I don't got no ill will towards Mark or nobody. I never will. That's not me. But I'm just speaking facts. You know what I'm saying? But since everybody, all of a sudden, stuck on the whole Mark thing or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, now he's a great trainer. But shit, a few fights ago, y'all was just saying he need new trainers. Then, now, oh, he throwing him up under the bus. But shit, well, how you think D felt when that motherfucker walked off before the fight was over with? You go look at it.
That was the first fight. He walked off.
Yeah, bro. Go look at it. Before the bell even rung. Got the hell on. Go look at
I
it.
never paid attention to that.
No,
Never.
look at it. Bro, like I
Where
said,
did he go? Where did he walked off? Where'd he go?
I don't know where the fuck he went to. But it was going to the other opposite side of the ring. I know that. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go look at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I
I
can't I
mean,
can't
and that was just something y'all just, it's nothing. You just brushed it off like, okay, whatever. But it's like one of those things like you look back at it like, yo, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, one of the things you look back on like, damn, that was weird. What the fuck was that about? You know what I mean? We don't know if because the fight was about to be over, but normally shit, he done stayed out there for a decision, you know what I'm saying, all the time. Why this
Right.
time? You feel me? So that shit made me raise my eyebrow. Of course I brought it to the attention. Of course he pay attention to things, you know what I'm saying? But D, like he always said, who he came in with was who he's gonna leave with. But you can't say the same thing now. But that's just what it is. Yeah, you go look at it though, bro. You'll see it. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at that. I
Yeah.
never, because I never thought to even look for something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Nobody knew that. I'm looking at the chat. Nobody. Wait, Mo Boxer said, I remember Mark walking off. Now it makes sense.
See?
Fuck around. Mark might have been on the take for a good minute, man. So when D said that he had snakes in the camp, fuck around. He might have been the one that did, listen, man, he might have been the one that did poison the water for all we know. I don't know. But now everything is making sense. I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's all, it's all crazy. You know what I'm saying? But see, people just think that, or D just be talking, or whatever the case, whatever the fuck they want to think. You know what I'm saying? But like how I just said that, you feel me?
Yeah.
How I just said that is like everybody like, what the fuck? But now they gonna look at it, they gonna like, damn, he wasn't lying. I don't got no reason to lie, bro. I'm a grown ass man. Got no
Word
reason.
up. Yo, shout out to Daniel Staley. He said, Drew and Tay, we sure Wilder will get his revenge. It seems like the fix is in for the third fight. It may not happen. Your thoughts? Well, I think that Fury is going to be in a situation where he's going to be forced to fight clean. No fucking with the gloves, no tampering with water, and nothing. He's going to have to come in there and fight clean. And right now, he knows what will happen to him.
Yeah, man, bro, listen.
So he's trying to avoid that third fight. But you tell me, you in the mix. You tell me what's good.
Me?
Yeah, you tell me what's good on that, because
All I know is, bro, want this more than I seen him want anything else. You know what I'm saying? Shit. He don't care about the size. He don't care about none of that shit.
right.
He never had. You know what I mean? He never had. Shit, he's just ready to go to work. Shit, if the fight was scheduled tomorrow, he'd be ready.
He's been in camp the whole time, right?
Man, bro, we've been working, bro.
And we went from the 19th to the 5th, and this motherfucker line saying that that D was the injuries what prevented the fight from happening. That was all bullshit. We can all read.
Man,
This guy's
yeah.
Mo Boxing just said that AJ wants to drop his belt. I think these motherfuckers. Here's what I don't want to happen. But listen, it's business, and I hate it. I was talking with some of the brothers, and I said that and a couple other people said it. This motherfucker might drop. He might drop his belt. He might drop the WBC belt, and the WBC will franchise him out, and then he'll fight AJ. And whoever wins that, they'll say that that person is undisputed and disregard the real belt that Fury's gonna drop. And the reason why I say that they'll do that is because they're doing that shit to Devin Haney right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're treating Teofimo like he's undisputed. But there's a dispute. There's one more belt you got to get. Not that franchise shit, man. That's like the worst thing I ever seen in my life.
Yeah. That's one reason why they ain't want to be no franchise. You don't know. You don't understand that language.
I don't get it, man. Yo, we all want this third fight, man. We all want this third fight because we know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yo, this guy's really.
I'm confident.
Man,
I'm confident it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? But man, I see and see a lot of not comments not here because I'm not looking at them, but I get comments all day, different views all day. You know what I'm saying? But man, what people fail to realize, like I told you, you know what I'm saying? I know plenty of people who sparred with this man, plenty of people who fought him. You know what I'm saying? They all got one thing in common. This motherfucker can't punch.
He can't punch. Or that size, he can't punch.
You know what I'm saying? So how miraculously did he get all this power? You see what I'm saying? But shit, if you look at, I think he only got what? He don't even got many knockouts. I mean, clearly knockouts, not TKOs and none of that. It's very, very low. It's around by what, 6 to 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Man.
that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I never seen nothing like that. But we don't seen bro go through the windmill with damn, a couple guys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was buzzed by Molina. He was buzzed by fucking what's his name? Ortiz, and Ortiz hit twice as hard as Fury. You know what I'm saying? We got somebody in our camp who fought Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? And we got somebody
right.
in our camp who sparred Fury. So they know the difference, bro. They know the difference. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a third fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a third fight.
Y'all looking towards like the spring? That'd be
Shit.
real nice.
I'm actually thinking. I'm actually hoping around March and down. I want to say, man, we can't we can say February, but I would say end of February, March, or April.
What would Fury be able to do to avoid this?
I mean, the way things going on, from what I know, I don't think he will.
So, without spilling too much beans, he has no leg to stand on in the ring and legally.
I mean, how can I say it? Cause it's really a gag order on all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, or you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying on how I feel. How I feel. I don't think you know what I'm saying. I don't think he got nowhere to run.
Um, um, could you say who's actually training D at this point, or is that like hush hush?
Yeah, we're gonna keep that on hush hush.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's cool.
He definitely in the lab. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Probably add a couple people. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Well, we working though.
Good, man. Listen, we want this brother to get his get back, man. And you see, I want to be really clear, man. When the fight was over, shout out to Patrick Edmond in the super chat, man. You're a real one, bro. Much appreciated, man. I'm just trying to add to the community, man. When the fight was over, we took it on the chin.
Oh yeah.
We ain't abandoned shit. We took it on the chin. But there was things, being that I know how the sport is, there was things that were going on that I saw, starting with them unplugging the goddamn camera.
Yeah.
And then the ears bleeding, and then Deontay looking all like, I literally told my boy, and we was in the bar, right? And he was there, he was with his wife and whatever. And I said, yo, I don't know if he was fucking the night before but he didn't look right. When I left the bar that night, shout out to, there go Fred right there. Shout out to you, Fred. Much appreciated. When I left the bar, I didn't want to be that guy, conspiracy theory. You know what I'm saying? I said, look, my nigga lost, he'll be back. That's it. Everybody congratulated Fury. We say, look, he won. Because D got in the ring and he ain't make no excuses either. I remember that. He ain't make no excuses. He dapped it up. He ain't make no excuses. He said, I lost, I'll be back. That's it. My email was flooded that within 2 hours. Still shots. And to be honest, I ain't look at them for like 8 days. I said, look, nope. We ain't gonna do that. Right. We ain't gonna do that. But then when I started looking at certain things, and I don't know if you heard me tell this story, when I went back and looked at the first fight, right? I saw his glove doing the Macarena. And it took me back to like 1988, 87, 88. I was in the gym hitting the bag at Roberto Clemente Boxing Club back in the days, right here in the Bronx. There used to be a boxing club over there. One of these old trainers took my glove. He said, "Come here, kid, let me show you something." He yanked my glove down. My fist was in the wrist. He said, "Give the bag a hook." And I said, "This don't feel right." He said, "Hit it hard." I said, "Bang, it don't feel right." He said, "But you know what? You can fuck somebody up with that." I said, "But it don't feel right." But he said, "You could really hurt someone with that." I said, "Coach, ain't that cheating?" He says, "It's cheating if you get caught."
That's crazy because I know that.
See? Now, that was 1988, like 87, 88 when I first saw that. And I just never used it, forgot about it. So then years later, when I see his glove doing that, I said, "Oh, shit. That's the move.
Right.
That's the move."
Right.
And nobody who has not been in a ring would be able to identify with that. This is not an excuse. I'm not saying this for effect. I know when a fight is full of shit. I was about to say something really fucked up, but I'm not. I could have. Oh my God. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You remember the Super Six?
Yeah.
You remember when oh my God. Remember when Dirrell fought Arthur Abraham?
Yeah. Remember that fight? Yeah.
You think he quit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There, I said it.
Yeah.
I think he quit. He cried and shit. I think he quit. But you know, that's the only shot I'm gonna take at Andre. That's the only shot. So that's the first and last shot I'm gonna take at him. I'm just disappointed because he said what he said. I just think he should have made some more noise. I think he should have made some more noise if he saw those gloves, because you can go to Fred's interview. He mentions the gloves.
Right.
He mentioned it. I missed that. He mentions the damn gloves. So I said, wait a minute. According to the rules of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, that is not legal, man.
Right.
So if you knew that, use social media for what it's for. Don't just say, yo, Floyd put me on the game. I knew not to let that happen. Some shit, go listen to it. It's crazy. I say, wait a minute. He knew, he saw that shit. He was there right behind y'all. And he saw that shit. Did he ever think to tell you? I know you and him got a little problem, whatever, but he didn't ever think, yo, that's my brother in there about to get killed. He didn't think to tap you, yo, Tay. Tell the ref, go check that motherfucker gloves, man.
Nah, he ain't say none of that shit, yo. He ain't say none of that.
But he saw it, though.
Yeah.
You know that's illegal.
Right.
You know that's illegal, man. It's illegal. It's illegal. And he says that he saw it. So if you saw it, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you? That's my question. I would love to ask him that. Yo, you saw it. Why didn't you say something? You got to know that that's illegal. Don't just sit here and say, yo, Floyd put me on the game. Floyd wouldn't let anybody come to the ring like that. If you saw it, just like you could scream, throw in the towel, he could have tapped you, Tay, on the shoulder. Yo, Tay, go check that nigga glove. That pattern is fucked up in there. He didn't want to do that. But he wants to scream at Mark Breland, yo, throw in the towel.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense.
Yeah.
But does it really make sense? Because I look on Instagram today and I see Anthony in the gym hitting a bag with that dude. And then you're spilling the beans. You're telling me that Mark Breland walked off.
Oh yeah.
This whole thing don't seem right.
Yeah, the first fight. Yeah, you can go look at that.
Yo, this whole thing don't seem right, man. Oh, Paul Carrick, the Cash App's on the bottom of the screen, brother. Much appreciated. That's right, Mr. Shelton. He dry snitching on himself. He dry snitching on himself, man. None of that shit makes sense. You saw a glove fucked up, didn't say anything. You right. He was right behind y'all.
Mm-hmm.
He's right behind y'all. But he could scream.
Yeah, he came up to the gate. I ain't sure exactly where he was sitting at, but you know what I'm saying, he was shit. If he got that close, you know what I'm saying, he was obviously on the floor.
So if he could walk up and scream throwing the towel, he could have screamed at y'all, yo, look, check that nigga glove.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see his glove?
Exactly.
Y'all don't see that shit? And I'm guaranteeing you, if you put emphasis on that motherfucking glove, they'd have found it right now. Like, yo, nah, this shit ain't right. What are you doing? Here we go again with this glove shit. Because he did it before. You see what I'm saying? This is crazy. What are we really talking about? So that's why I asked you to come on. So people don't think that I'm just ranting just to rant.
Right. For sure.
Me and Sneaky Punch, listen, man, we did that video. Let me tell you, it was homework, but I didn't have to look far to find the dirt, because all of those motherfuckers are telling on themselves. Every last one of them.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, they telling on themselves. They all saying different shit.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yep.
Yeah,
and that's why I want them to keep talking. I don't want them to shut up.
Right.
See, the smartest thing that Fury did after the fight was shut off his Instagram for a while. And I'm gonna tell you what, he should have left it off. Every time he's on Instagram, he's doing something silly, like shouting out what's the alleged heroin dealer, Kennehan.
Yeah.
He's shouting him out. And they're like, whoa, what the hell are you doing? Then you got Ricky Hatton talking about pull me glove up. Whoa, what?
Yeah, that's a whole
salute to the general in the building. 78 Sports TV. Salute Drew and Tay, man. What's up, General, man?
So what's
salute to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These niggas is telling on themselves.
Yeah, of course.
I love it. I love it.
Say,
keep on talking.
When we spoke off, when we spoke offline or whatever, and I seen the interview with Ricky Hatton. I listened to it. I said, hold on. I had to go back and look at some other stuff. I'm like, but these niggas lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had to go back and look at some other information. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, those niggas can't even get the story right.
They can't, man. They can't. And let me tell you, that Ricky Hatton interview, that shit was gold. When he said that shit, I was like, I'm waiting for him to say, y'all, I'm just kidding. He never said that shit. He was dead serious.
Trying to save his
Every time these niggas talk, they putting their foot in their mouth, man.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they talk. Every time. Shout out to Stormy B, man. He said we didn't have to look far to see they put blemishes on the two prosperous bros and no Gypsy, the only undefeated heavyweight. Man, listen, Tay. I know I told you before, man. Yo, me and Stormy did a video not too long after the fight, like maybe a month later. And we talked about how Deontay had similar symptoms that AJ had right here in New York.
Right.
It's just that Deontay handled it different. He was trying to fight through it. AJ was just succumbing to it. But my boy at the time was working at the Garden, and he called me. I was at work, and I can't answer the phone when I'm working. But my phone was blowing up, so I'm thinking, all right, he might have knocked this dude out like in 3 rounds or something. I had like 1 million texts. My boy said, yo, you ain't hear what happened? I said, no. He said, yo, AJ lost. I said, stop trolling me, B. Yeah. He was like, nah. Yo, your man got dropped like 4 or 5 times. I was like, what? He said, yo, listen, I was downstairs. He said the real show was before the fight. I was like, what are you talking about? He says, yo, I was downstairs. He said, your man came out the locker room about 3 times, sweating with no fucking shoes on. I was like, what? He's like, yo, sweat with no shoes on. He said, who's a tall white boy with the brown hair? I said, that's got to be Eddie Hearn. He said, yeah. This the motherfucker was on the phone talking about, I don't know. I don't know. Now, this is what he's telling me. I wasn't there. I'm just going off of what he told me.
Right.
I said, oh, okay. He said, yeah, he got to the ring. He knocked the fat boy down. The fat boy got up, knocked him down, and he never recovered. I got home and watched the fight after laughing. I laughed my ass off. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I went home and I watched the fight. In between rounds, AJ sitting there, he didn't look normal.
Mm-hmm.
And he says to his boys, like, why do I feel this way? And I'm like, And then you started hearing that he had panic attacks before the fight. And I'm like, that's a panic attack. The guys fought at Wembley, right?
Right.
Anyone who's never been to Madison Square Garden is not a big place. It's not. Yeah. In half of the UK, there was half of the garden was filled with, like, I swear to God, maybe 75% of them was from the UK. So he was fine.
Right.
He was fine. Point is, he got drugged. I firmly believe he got drugged.
You know, I actually talked to one of the guys from his team. He was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere he started tripping. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, when they went out to his seats and they was just trying to see, like, what was wrong, what was taking so long. For
Right.
some odd reason, they said it was taking extremely long for him to come out. But now you say that, now I understand why. So, him, my dude, you know what I'm saying, and KD, which is Joshua right-hand man, said when he got in the ring, he just didn't look right.
Right.
They said that. They both said that, you know what I'm saying? Me and KD, we had words for each other, but that's all, you know, it's all good. That's just boxing shit, you know what I'm saying? But KD was just like, yeah, it just wasn't right, you know what I mean? And they both shook their heads at each other, you know what I mean? But it's crazy though, because we did the same shit too.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like when Chris took off D mask, Chris said he didn't want to tell D, but he said, man, D don't look right. You know
Dogs, he was in the back pacing back and forth.
Nah, D wasn't pacing back and forth, but you know what I'm saying? We're talking about forwards when him getting to the ring, but I did hear when, you know, Joshua was pacing back and forth though.
No, yo, according to my boy, because I'm just going off of what he told me.
Right.
They said he was fucked up. Like, he said it looked like they dumped water on his head. He came out the locker room twice and walked around the hallway. Nigga had no shoes on. And he was looking like, that don't look right. And then he said, who's the tall white boy? Because Eddie Hearn is like 6'5".
Yeah,
so he was like, yo, who's the tall white boy? I said, the British dude? He said, yeah. I said, that's Eddie Hearn. He said, yo, he was on the phone talking to somebody, like panicking, like, I don't know. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh well, whatever. And now I'm looking back. When D got to the ring and his helmet came off, I was like, what's wrong with him? Yeah. First bell rang, he kind of like dwaddled out the. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, well, crazy.
It didn't look right.
You know, even what's crazy about that is, like all my partners, you know what I'm saying, or people here in Atlanta, you know what I mean, they'll just be like, whenever they do see me or they have seen me for the first time or whatever, whenever I did start talking and answer the phone, it was just like, bro, he ain't look right. That'll be the start of the conversation. They'll be like, bro, he ain't look right. But it's crazy that people can say he ain't look right. You know, of course, people like, you know, some people like, he got beat up, this, and third. True. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they be like, man, but that nigga, he ain't look right, bro. And I get that from a lot of people, you know what I'm
saying? Shit wasn't normal. Yo, shout out to Chef Curry and that Cash App. Much appreciated, brother. And shout out to, who else?
You said,
Oh,
do I think Bob been
PJK, the exterminator, in that cash app. Much appreciated, brothers, man. Much appreciated. And shout out to Paul Carrick in that super chat. He said, do you think the sport will be better once Bob Arum is done? The answer is no, because this is a shitty, dirty ass sport, and we're like battered fucking spouses. We get kicked around and beat up, and we come back for more every time. We love this sport, but we get treated like shit.
But here's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I think like I think like when you get involved, that's just like when you get involved with somebody in a relationship, right? You want to know everything. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
want to know. You want to know the past, so you know what you're getting yourself into.
yeah,
That's the same thing with boxing. You know what I'm saying? You want to, if you go back and do research, if you got to do your research on all these people in the industry, you'll start to see the same names pop up throughout your research, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then you'll see, you know what I'm saying, names pop up who's on current fights to today, on fixed fights. You'll start seeing names pop up. And you'll be like, nah, that can't be true. But then when you keep going with the research, you'll be like, God damn, he been involved in too many fights with the same thing occurring. You know what I mean? So this whole thing right here is really nothing new. You know what I'm saying?
true.
And even when D spoke on, you know what I'm saying, and which is true, because he had numerous of old school fighters hit him up, you know, when, you know, he spoke about the referee and shit. But yeah, they used to pay him off back in the day, and
Oh yeah,
whoever can bid the most money won that fight. You know what I'm saying? So this shit been going on. So I don't think it's just Bob. You know what I mean?
right.
But Bob been on the jurisdiction of, you know what I'm saying, fixed fights too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even
Oh
went
yeah.
to court.
I
You know,
spoke
even went
about
to
that.
court for it. You know what I'm saying? Even went to
Yeah.
court for it before. So, you know what I mean? Like, this shit just gonna keep happening. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna keep happening.
I think the only way to fix that is a fighters union, but that's a whole nother show, man. I would love to see a fighters union, but that's a whole nother show. My brother Stormy, he wants to know why was D walking back and forth, like when he was restless, like when I just mentioned, like he was walking back and forth because it seemed like he was burning unnecessary energy, and he was doing that for a while. What I thought was when I figured out that he got drugged, um, um, mind you, I was the first motherfucker that said that shit online, and now motherfuckers that Rob and Teddy Atlas want to say that shit, but never mind that shit. But I thought that he was trying to walk it off. Whatever he got in his system, it set in, and he wasn't feeling right. Could it be that he was trying to walk it off?
Who D?
Yeah.
Nah, D do that for every fight.
Okay.
that's,
When did he
that's what he does. What he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his thing. You feel me? Like, shit, I got plenty of videos on my phone where, you know what I'm saying, he in go mode, ready to go. You know what I mean?
Oh, speaking of the phone, let me ask you. Mauricio Suleiman said he was in both locker rooms to watch the hand wraps. Tell me how big of a fucking liar he is.
Bro, I got all the videos. That nigga ain't man one of my goddamn videos. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning to the end. Like I say, I can name everybody. What's crazy, I got a hell of a memory. So I can remember everybody who did come to the locker room. Did he come in the locker room eventually? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did come to the locker room, but like I said before, Mauricio always comes before the fights, meaning that when we first get there on a meet and greet type of basis. You know what I mean? It never just comes in, relax, chill, and stuff like that. Never has. You know what I mean? And this through all the championship fights. Not name one time. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when D wins, of course, he comes and say congratulations, things of that nature. But nah, he ain't watched no hand wraps or anything. The only person who came over was Andy Lee. You know what I'm saying? That was it. And like, I can remember every person who came in that locker room that night.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? And Mauricio wasn't one of the ones who was there watching or rapping hands. He wasn't watching none of that shit. So for him to even say that, you know, I was just like, oh yeah, that little motherfucker lying. Because he definitely wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I got all those videos. So, but you know, that's that. You know, if you don't follow my Instagram, you wouldn't know because Um, I actually had one of my homeboys was just like, bro, like, man, how that shit be feeling? You know what I'm saying? When you getting ready to fight and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what, bro? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start going ahead and going live. Like sometimes I'll go live. Sometimes I'll just keep updating. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have like 1,000 goddamn videos just for that night, which I rarely even
Right.
do. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Right.
don't even involve myself in Instagram like that. So
Right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that nigga he went back there though. You know what I'm saying.
Yo, shout out to Tone and that Cash App, man. Much appreciated, family. Got a question for you in the chat. Killer 154 BKNYC. I'm assuming you're from Brooklyn, fam. He said, "Why would Breland drug his main fighter?" Well, I don't know if you just got
Why
here,
you got to think about it? Why do people kill their own family members?
and I don't know if you just got here, brother. Killer 154. But we were talking about that earlier, and Breland, come to find out, was displaying shaky behavior from the first fight that I didn't know about until tonight, just now. So he's been acting weird for a little while. We don't know what's going on. You know, we don't know who's under duress.
You know, so, but then at the same time, you know, like man, it's only look, listen, man. I'm like I say, it's only been it was only two people who gave him something to drink in the back. It's only two people, and one person only gave him water. The other person gave him his sports drink, who he's sponsored by.
Oh shit.
So
So
niggas can say what they want, bro. You know what I'm saying? D know like I say, and he drunk the sports drink. He drunk the sports drink after he finished stretching. So he was
right.
good all the way up until you know what I'm saying after he finished warming up. There's only one person who gave him water after warming up.
I got a question. Well, shout out to Mr. King Palmer and that Cash App. Much appreciated, brother. I got a question. Same question I was thinking of, man. Main boxing biker, man. Shout out to you. He said, ask Tay if it's true that Fury drug test took a while to come back. I
Yeah,
think
it
Blue
did.
Blood mentioned that. It did, right?
Yeah, it did.
Mm,
Yeah, it did.
mm. And here come the trolls. I love them.
Yeah, you
And
know.
here come the trolls. You know what's cool about trolls? They give me views and they help me pay my car note. So come on, bring your ass. Bring your ass. Bring your ass.
Yeah,
Bring your ass. I love it. I love it.
yeah.
I need more trolls. I need a lot of trolls. A lot of trolls. Because once y'all niggas start paying my mortgage, please, man. Y'all niggas is dumb. You know how you hurt me? You don't watch me. I always said I'm not in this to make money, but if I get to the point where I'm making money, I'm not gonna duck it either. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what the fuck? You don't. I don't watch people I don't like. I don't.
Man, listen, man.
I
This
don't. I don't
yeah,
follow Tyson Fury's fat cokehead ass on Instagram because I don't like him. But people sent me something today, and I saw somebody in this camp, and it didn't make sense to me. And that's why I'm doing this pop up live right here because I needed answers, man. I needed answers, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But this motherfucker Fury, you know, his test, it did y'all like inquire why his test came back? Why it took longer than normal to come back? Yo, shout out to Stormy B man in that super chat. He said, tell you about Pendleton's revelation about Trinidad fight and how it lines up with D's experience. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar about that.
yeah,
With Freddie Pendleton.
yeah.
Oh, so all right. So I ain't got to go into it.
Bro, I listen. I've done all my research, bro. All my research.
Yo, I want you to read something. You can see the screen?
Let me see.
You see that? You see this?
Yeah.
Nigga name is Kevin the Carrot. Uh-huh. End
Man,
up
I
like
don't give a
Jimmy
fuck
Hoffa.
about MTK Global. I don't even know. I don't got shit about MTK Global, so you can suck my dick about that. But
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
so,
Motherfuckers have no man, I ain't even gonna get into it, man. I ain't even gonna get into it.
man, I don't worry about stuff like that, bro,
I don't.
because I don't
But
really care. But
it
you know what I'm
makes you
saying?
it
This
makes
is
you
keep running
wonder.
my mouth about MTK Global. What have I said about them?
It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder though why some of these people were acting funny. Why the ref acting funny? Why Mark was acting funny? Makes you wonder
Oh,
whose families was being, threatened, man. Shout out to Lawrence Williams in that super chat. He said, I just saw Breland walking off. It happened right at the 10-second clapper mark in the 12th. Wow.
so bro. See, that's why I say, bro, like I got knowledge about a lot of shit, bro, and I don't have no reason to lie. What I said earlier, that was true. Nobody knew that.
Yeah, I
You
didn't know that. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think to pay attention to that.
know what I'm saying?
Why the fuck would he walk? That you can't make that make sense, man. You can't make that make sense. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, bro. But
That doesn't make any goddamn sense, man. Kyle Davis, I got you, brother. Hey, scrapbook, man. What's good, my brother? Salute. It's a historian right here.
yeah,
Scrapbook boxing. It's one of the
okay.
historians in here. Him, Stormy B Man, Kurt Sugar.
I'm about to go
These
follow
are the
those
big
guys.
bros up here.
I'm about to go follow those guys.
Yeah, man. So it's no secret. We all want this guy's head on the platter. Um,
Yeah, man.
but I'm still stuck on this. It's like
It's
I wanted to reach out to Anthony and just ask him, what the fuck, but he ain't gonna talk to me. He ain't gonna talk to me. I'm sure right now Sugar Hill done got 1,001 videos of some guy from the Bronx talking about I want him to die in a car fire. I'm sure he's seen it, but he's looking at it like I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you don't give a fuck. Don't.
right.
I ain't nobody, and fuck you because we know what you did, bitch ass nigga, and that's how I feel. And I don't retract what I said because you assisted in attempted murder, and I stand by that. And all the assholes that see all the evidence that we put out, for these motherfuckers to insist that Fury's a pure guy, you're an asshole. And I don't know what Deontay Wilder did to you black Americans to make you go this route. You're a bigger asshole than them, or at least with them motherfuckers, it makes sense because I know what it's about. Hell, Andre Dirrell know what it's about. Andre Dirrell know what it's about because he mentioned race. Go listen to the interview that he did. I'm putting it in the chat again. Barbershop Conversations. Right after the fight. He could scream over Tay, talking about, yo, throw in the towel, Mark, now. But he can't scream over Tay and say, yo, look, check that motherfucker hand wraps. Check his gloves. Because in the interview, at the 30-minute, 40-second mark in the interview, he says to Fred, I saw the gloves. The gloves was looking funky. Something like that. He says it. He says it. So if you saw that, when did he see it? After the fight? Before the fight? During the fight? You saw it. Why didn't you scream at Tay or any Mark, check his glove. His gloves is fucked up. Can't do that. But you can scream, Mark, throw in the towel. Come on, Dre. And then I see Anthony hitting the bag with this motherfucker. Dude, they mocking us, man. They fucking mocking us, man. That's how I feel.
Right.
That's how I feel, man. Stop playing, man. What it?
But they in the
Yeah,
chat.
Fred just saw it. See, no one knew that, Tay.
See?
He said Breland did walk off. No one knew that. I didn't know that.
See, I don't got no reason to lie, bro. It's a lot of like I say, man, I could drop so many gems, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could drop so many gems on so many different things, cause and everybody be like, what the fuck? But you know, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what we up against. You know what I'm saying? And I know what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? I know what we want to do. But like I got so many gems. Like it's a lot of stuff that I haven't even said. It's a lot of stuff that I haven't even said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. And there's certain things that you can't speak on. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But day's coming. The Diesel brother, I gotta go back up there because he asked a good question. He said, ask Tay what will Wilder do about the dirty tactics next fight? Is he learning how to negate all of those dirty tactics?
Not a fight no more, it's a war.
There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what and that's what it do. That's what it do.
Not a fight no more, it's a war.
Yeah. Shout out to Killer Black Mamba KBM. He said, even without the gloves, Wilder will have to watch for the chokeholds, holding, hitting, rabbit punching. Fury will try and cheat again. Absolutely. And the brother just said, man, it's a war.
It's a war.
It's not a boxing match. It's not a boxing match.
Put this into perspective, right? Deontay's dad is a pastor, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think the pastor feels?
Now, a pastor as a man of God, or a pastor that's watched his son get done dirty?
Both of them.
Eye for an eye.
Now you understand what that post was about when it said eye for an eye.
There you go. Yep. Warren Williams wants to know why no lawsuit then.
How you know? How you know it's not a lawsuit?
Yeah. I'm telling, bro, just be patient. Just wait. Just wait. Like I said, there's a lot of things. Look, things are happening. I'll just say that.
You know, everybody.
This was attempted murder.
I think the most disturbing thing is everybody want to know so much before anything, you know what I'm saying, can pop off. Like everybody want to know so much about this or so much about that. You know what I'm saying? There is rules and regulations. There is steps that you have to go through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For stuff like that. You know what I mean? Everything just can't be brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm finna give you the whole fucking platter right now. Nah, it's not like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if for those that's never been to court, nothing happens overnight, unless even when you want to settle, that still takes time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if a court case, you're suing someone, that could take up to 24 months, and that's lowballing it. But when you have to settle, that could take up to a year, depending on the case. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, but what it is that being that it doesn't happen overnight, people are impatient. Some people that ride with Wilder are like, yo, come on, man, he got to sue this guy. He got to do something. And then the haters are on some, well, why isn't he should have did something by now. Like after the fight, I told people, I said, he's been quiet since February, but he did leave you with something, and that went right over your fucking heads. He said, well, what is that? I said, he said he wanted that fucking third fight. That's all he had to say.
Right.
That's all he had to say. And that went right over your damn heads. He said, I want the third fight. That's all he needed to say. And then he got quiet. And then people say, "Oh no, he's done, he's done, he's done." Go to his Instagram, and this threw me off. This threw me off because I'm worried about the brother, right? And I'm like, "Damn, man, I hope he's all right, man. The brother got a dent in his fucking head. How'd that get there?" Then I go on Instagram. He's in Africa, shooting, smiling and shit. I said, "I think he's okay." I said, "Damn, thank God he's okay." Then I said, "Wait a minute, he's okay. He's on the gram, posting. So if he's okay, smiling, can you imagine what the haters think?"
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be smiling. He's supposed to not post anymore, going to depression. Remember all the lies they were talking about? Oh, he's in his head. He's in his head. Fury's in his head. How do you know that? He hasn't said anything. And then
I think what they don't understand is that actually helped him and lit a fire up under his ass. That's what I don't think they understand.
they don't get it. Shout out to Bernard Burton in that super chat. Much appreciated, brother. Yo, yeah, shout out to you, Smooth. Shout out to you, brother. Yeah, man. See, cats don't get it. They got mad that he was smiling. Now you're in people's head when they're mad at you smiling. You remember you did some like everyone's gone through this. I mean, I was a bad kid in school.
Right, right, right.
And when the teacher would scream at me, and I'd just be like, they just get fed up and throw me out the class. Get out, get out. What are you smiling at?
Right.
They can't stand it. I did something wrong. They scream at me. I'm supposed to just, okay. No, I smiled.
Right.
I didn't do that shit in front of my parents, though. Fuck that. But in front of them, I just laughed.
Right.
That pissed them off. So can you imagine? The brother got a dent in his head and he's supposed to be all depressed and Fury's in his head. And they go on his Instagram and he's deep sea diving with his family.
We just
That
went
don't look
there.
like a depressed man to me.
Shit, we just
Shout out to
went.
Mr. Martin, that super chat, man. Much appreciated, brother.
We just went scuba diving too.
I'm
Hell
scared
yeah,
that I'll never go scuba diving. I'm scared to death of that shit. I don't
man,
fuck
boy.
with I don't fuck with
I'm
the
gonna tell
ocean.
you what though. I'm gonna tell you it was funny though. Cause we drive all the way out there to the ocean. We all the way out there in the middle of the ocean,
Hmm.
and we all putting out. Well, we already had our stuff on, so we getting ready to put our goggles and all that good stuff on. So I think the first person went. We getting ready to jump in. So the dude was like, "Shit, well, champ, since you certified, you go ahead and jump in." He was like, "Hell no, they going first." That's when I said, "Yeah, this shit about to get real." Man, I just remember all of us. We was on the way back. Well, we did two different dives. We did the first dive, then we had to hop on a second dive. For the second dive, we all tapped out.
Oh wow.
Now we was throwing up and everything. That shit got real out there.
Oh what?
We was seasick,
Why'd y'all
bro.
throw it up?
Seasick, bro. Seasick, like the current. You know what I'm saying? The current of the waves. Man, that shit
Yeah.
was crazy, cuz. But it was fun experience though. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful under there. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't
it
take
was
it. And
crazy,
shout out to
bro.
Mo Boxing, man. God will give Wilder justice. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man. God don't like
Absolutely.
ugly. God don't like ugly, man.
I mean, he sure don't, man. He sure don't, man. And like I said, man, if it was fair, we wouldn't be here other than talking about the fight.
Man, but you know what's crazy about it? D already, D said, D don't care about a loss. You know what I'm saying? He immediately told the man that he was the better man that night. You know what I'm saying? But of
Hmm.
course, when you get your downtime and you gotta go to a doctor for this and for that, for this and for that, and you getting all these different reads. It's like, hold on, wait a minute, what the fuck really going on? You know what I'm saying? Um, one of the incidents I knew about 6 that morning. You know what I'm saying? That's like what, almost no later than 5 hours, 5, 6 hours after the fight. I get a
Hmm.
phone call. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's like, damn. You get thinking, but at the end of the day, like Dia tell you know what I'm saying? Like he told me, I think this was maybe like in uh right before quarantine, like the first, like right before I got engaged or whatever. So he was just like, shit, bro. He's like, they got me. You know what I'm saying? They got me. You know what I'm saying? So,
So
but I needed
nothing
it
with.
though. I needed it though. And they lit a fire up under my ass. They don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But man, shit, you know, bro in the gym, he doing what he supposed to be doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
So none of those injuries, just so we're clear, so everyone knows. We got a lot of people in the building, man. Just everyone knows. None of those injuries were consistent with a fucking boxing match at all.
Nah, no, it wasn't consistent at all, bro. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
like he was fighting a nigga that was hitting him upside his head with a fucking hammer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like the what you call that? The when you take the picture of the examinations and stuff, it descriptively tells you, like, when you read it, you can see everything. You know what I mean? And like, I think I told Fred, it was a Fred or Blue or somebody. You know what I'm saying? When we was in Miami, you know what I'm saying? When we was in Miami not too long ago, you feel me? And even though I got, even though I got the paperwork and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
we was just having a conversation. I forgot what we was doing. We had some cameramen at the house, you know what I'm saying? He was doing something for the footage for the cameraman, but we got to talking. We was getting ready to leave out. I think we was going to the beach.
Mhm.
And then he was just looking in the mirror. I remember him doing something. He said, "Bro, come here." So I was like, "What's up?" And then he was like, "Shit, bro, no homo." He grabbed my hand.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And put it on a dent. I was like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? But it was more of a damn, like my paperwork right, everything right. You feel me? On my end,
Yeah.
I was like, oh damn, my paperwork, got my paperwork. I know what the doctor said, so okay, so now I know what we're playing with. You feel me?
Mhm.
And that was just the momentum. So like, man, these doctors, it was crazy. There's three different doctors. One of them is to deal with um, um, trauma to the trauma to the head. You feel me? So these are specialists, you know what I'm saying? And one of them
Right.
is one of the best in the world. You know what I
Right.
mean? Who's not even what's the word I'm looking for? Um
He's impartial.
nah, like he's one in the world. So when he travels all over, you know what I mean? Like he travels from country to country, you know?
He's international.
Right.
He's
So
internationally known.
this guy, this is a big guy, you know what I mean? Like one of the best doctors to ever do that, you know what I mean?
Right.
So when he tells you something, bro, you know what I mean? It's how can you go against that? You know what I'm saying? How can you go against that grain? You know what I mean?
Shout out to Kondo Sami song, man. He said the wrath of God is in the champ's fist. Exactly.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I'm trying not to say too much. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But what I thought was, and this is just me thinking, uh, I personally believe that there's enough evidence to not only kick this guy out the sport, but get him locked up.
Oh yeah, it's more than
And
that.
yeah. And I also believe that Deontay is his demeanor and his his character is such. I don't want this guy thrown out the sport until I get my get back. Because I honestly think that you guys have enough to get his ass. Like, I honestly believe that you guys have enough shit on him that he will never touch a boxing ring in the world ever again.
We got a lot
But
of shit.
honestly, I believe that Deontay is on some, yo, don't do it yet until I put these mitts on him. That's just my belief.
We got a lot of shit though.
Yo, shout out to General Scrolls. He said salute to the motherfucking Titan and the bro Tay, man.
Salute.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
But
we
that's
got a
that.
lot of
That's
shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that I can't even say or talk about, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we got a lot of shit though, a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And Now, you know, whenever I talk, I'm gonna drop a gem every time I talk. You know what I'm saying? I dropped one earlier. Shit, I could
Yeah.
drop another one. You know what I mean? But it's just
Nah,
like,
just
you know what I'm saying?
play the position.
It's just
And when
vibe shit though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
And I
I
be
know,
looking at
man.
it from a perspective, you know what I mean? You know, even when I'm in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Some of my own partners, when we in the gym, they're like, bro, what you think about this, da da da. And I get to tell them, like, man, listen, bro, I hear you, but at the same time, when you get to another level, that's why
Right,
people always say it's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Get
right.
to the next level, bro. You don't know what you're playing with. You know what I mean? You playing with fire, you playing with demons, you playing with all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For real.
2021 gonna be a special year, man.
Yeah,
It's
for
gonna be a
sure.
very, very, very special year. And I believe whether you're religious or whatever, man, I believe in the universe and I believe you get what you put out.
Oh yeah.
Everything that they accuse Wilder of, all he had to do is just sit back and sometimes you don't have to lift a finger. You just let things fall into place. Um, we said his gloves were manipulated. While we're talking about Fury's gloves.
Right.
And for months we said, well, how come your man Wilder's not saying it? He comes out and says it, and they say he's making excuses. And then not too long after that, Oshaki Foster.
Yeah.
That happened. And then I hear Dillian White was complaining that Povetkin's camp put their hands all in his gloves to check his shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So D's lying or making excuses, but everybody want to check gloves now.
Yeah.
You
What's
see what I'm
crazy about
saying?
that is we was in Miami when they fought when Povetkin and the ugly dude, I forget his name, but when they was down when we was in Miami, you know what I'm saying? We got called about that when we was down in Miami, bro. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Just like damn, now everybody want to check gloves, you know what I'm saying?
right. Everybody want to check gloves. And I'll bring it right back to Dre. And I know Fred about to come on. Oh yeah. Thank you, Mo Boxing. Even the ugly dude, Usyk,
Yeah, yeah, Usyk too, yeah.
Usyk.
That shit different.
He said Chisoria's gloves were manipulated and the ring was smaller. But I guess they ain't gonna pay that no mind because he won his fight.
Right,
He won his fight, so they ain't gonna say much. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Mm.
So again, back to Dre. He can't tell y'all. And I want everybody to go look. I'm gonna put the link again in the chat. All right. Go to 30 minutes and 40 seconds into the interview with Andre Dirrell and Fred from Barbershop Conversations. He said that Fury's gloves didn't look right. Just go listen to it. So if he's sitting basically behind Tay and he saw those gloves, how come he couldn't warn the camp about, yo, check those damn gloves. Those gloves don't look right. He can't do that. But he could scream over Tay in the camp to Mark and say, throw in the towel. And Mark obeyed that command. He complied.
That shit went
And
on
y'all
for
want to
about
wonder why he got fired?
that shit went on for about 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
For real. For real, that shit went on for about 3 rounds, bro. Real talk. I think the shit started like at the end of the fifth.
So he got all that. He got those vocal cords. Say throw in the towel, but he couldn't use those same vocal cords to say, yo, check that nigga glove. That shit don't look right. Come on, dogs. You preaching all that pro-black bullshit, and I'm calling it bullshit because I'm looking at your brother in this man's camp, man.
Right.
You talking about sticking together and everything else. Your fucking brother is in that man's camp. You know that man cheated. You gotta know what can and can't be done with gloves. You gotta know that. And your little brother or older, I don't even know who's older, who's young anymore. I don't even pay attention. But
Man,
your
that shit
blood is
crazy.
over there hitting the bag with him.
Right.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. These niggas is laughing in our face. This shit is right. Look. Malcolm X got killed by a black man. There you go. Ain't no cracker killed Malcolm X. Ain't no cracker pulled that trigger.
Oh
It
yeah,
was a
for
nigga.
sure. His own people did that.
His own people did that. All right. So I need to know what's going on with Dirrell. I need to know. You know what? At this point, in the words of Glasses Malone, I don't give a fuck what's going on with them.
I seen that interview. That shit was fun. That shit was a classic right there.
That, and shout out the Glasses, man. You know, I guess he, yeah, Huey P. Newton not killed by a black man. Yeah, look, man. Me and Glasses, we're gonna bet. We're gonna bet on that Wilder fight. I know his pockets are deeper than mine, but we're gonna bet on Wilder versus Fury. He's taking Fury. I'm taking Wilder. And you already know.
Tell him I put 10 on it.
You gonna put 10?
Tell him I
Well,
put
shit.
10 on it.
I'm still paying on my mortgage. I put a stack on it though. I put a stack. I put a stack on it, but you know. Shout out to Glasses Malone, man. Shout out to Glasses Malone. Oh yeah, Joey Spencer was the one that said the gloves that glove shit was taught in the gym in Detroit. Absolutely, it was, man.
Man, it's not even. But look, it's correct, man. One of the dudes, you know what I'm saying, who helped get some of my fights, you know what I'm saying. He from Detroit, so a lot of those Detroit fighters hit me up already. You know what I'm saying? So when Joy had said that, I already knew what was up. You know what I mean? I already knew what was up. But like I said, we got a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really, you know.
You know what? He's gonna fall on his face, man. I'm telling you, everyone's celebrating this guy. I'm telling you. My thing is, don't jump ship. Stay where you are, where we can see you. Stay on that side, Stay on that side of the fence. I'm sure you saw what Andre Ward said on Twitter, right?
Andre Ward, yeah, he said something recently about, but the statements D made about getting the body in the ring or some shit, right?
Yeah. He said that, and he said Triple G was talking about killing Oscar De La Hoya. We need consistency. And my thing is this: that's another Andre.
Right.
Yeah, stay your ass on that side of the fence. We don't need you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
What you just said, we already know. Thank you. Keep your ass over there.
Right.
Keep your ass over there because your father white. You told us that. I ain't know which one of his parents was white. I ain't asked. He said that. So yeah. So he could stay his ass on that side of the street now. Okay, good.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack this up because Fred about to come on, man. Let everyone know how they can find you, brother.
Yeah, man. You know, shit. I'm around. My Instagram. Well, I'll be using my Twitter more than anything, though. That's underscore Tay Jones. I think it's underscore Tay Jones underscore Tay Jones. It's one of them.
When you put your name, it pops up.
Yeah, it'll pop up. You know what I'm saying?
It'll pop up.
Shit, I be on them more than anything. I don't be on my Instagram like that though. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't no social media type of guy, but I like Twitter though because I get to read other people's thoughts.
Right. You see, you got another person right here. He said, I just rewatched the last round in the first fight. Breland definitely walked off. Where was he going? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know that shit. That's crazy.
Man, dog, I'm telling you, bro, there's so many gems I can drop, bro. But I don't even gotta, you know what I mean? I don't even gotta I don't gotta say too much because everything, like I said before, if people just, what's the word? Shut the fuck up. Just go do their research on different things. You'll start noticing a lot of stuff. You'll be like, what the fuck? Whoa. Well, let me go check this. Let me go check that. Then before you know it, you'll start seeing different shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm the type of person gonna do my research. I ain't gonna wait on the well, I ain't gonna get into race, but I ain't gonna wait until the power, the man of power, authority to tell me what I need to do or what I need to look for. I'm gonna go do it myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I always been that
Right.
type of person. Go do it myself.
I'm looking for that payback, saying, "Oh man, I can't wait, B. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Just
Oh,
look, like I say, man, this shit won't be big of a deal if everything was everything. You know what I mean? If
mm-hmm.
everything was everything, man, shit, it is what it is. He beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is
Yep.
shit. Fuck it is what it is. We all lose. We all take an L in life sometimes. You feel me? We
Yeah.
all do. So that ain't nothing new. But you know what I'm saying. But when shit like this occur and you go, it's already one thing getting in the ring, not even knowing you gonna get back out that bitch. You feel me? That's all. That's one thing. And then for the most, you got this in hand. So that's the biggest thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my pictures on the wall. I was getting ready to say something. I was looking at my pictures on the wall, right? And one of my
Mm-hmm.
dudes who hit me up, he said, bro, uh, he like my little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He a fighter too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sugar Hill had a fighter on his card, and he had asked me one day because he you know what I'm saying, he don't really get into all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he do feel some type of way with all this stuff going on though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's like, bro, you know, I did watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? I did think it looked a little fishy. He said, but I don't like that flapping glove shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he said, well,
Yeah.
what's crazy about it is he had heard the interview of what Ricky Hatton was saying, but then he said, well, damn, that's crazy because a couple weeks later, I fought. It was on Showbox too. I went back to go watch it. Sugar Hill had one of his fighters on Showbox, and that nigga taped tight as fuck around his wrist. So it was like, hold on. So you mean to tell me if you was the man who did this man wrist over here, why ain't tight over here? You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
My dude brought that to my attention. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
That shit
God.
just be, that shit just crazy to me, bro. You know what I
This
mean?
shit dirty as fuck.
Yeah. Man, but boxing a dirty game. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? It's a dirty game. And shit, they will swallow you up if you ain't paying attention. You know, they caught bro already. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be hard to do that shit again though.
It ain't gonna happen.
But
And I think,
I think out of all this, ain't nobody gonna really like his attitude
yeah.
coming up now. Ain't nobody gonna like his attitude because when he was being nice, they took the shit for granted.
Oh yeah. So now he has every right to see. He don't trust nobody, and rightfully so. Especially this American media that's treating him like this shit.
Right.
And that's why they mad, because he came and gave us the interview. When I say us, I mean like Fred and like 78, and he gave us the interview. And he's not fucking with these clowns anymore. They gave Tyson Fury Fighter of the Year. They gave that shit to him over Errol. Over Errol.
Right.
So I mean, look, man, shout out to DOG. He says salute Drew Titan and Tay. I'm waiting for the big payback. We all are. Shout out to Terrence Chavez in that super chat, man. Much appreciated, man.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, all this shit fall on one person. It's up to D to go make the shit happen. You know what I'm saying? He the
Mm-hmm.
only nigga that got to step in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Much we can talk, speculate, all that. You know what I mean? He the man that got to step in the ring. But I do know how he feel. He more than confident.
Yeah. Well, you let D know. Well, he probably already know, man. He know who got his back. He
But
know
yeah,
who got his back, man.
shit,
And we got
he probably watching.
he got. I hope so, man. Because listen, that brother, it's more than boxing with him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, of course.
It's more than boxing with him, man. And he's a stand-up brother.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
stand-up brother, and I love his story. That was a noble thing he's done, and I've watched him progress as a fighter. And with every fight that passed, he proved the naysayers wrong. And this guy that was supposed to be the best standard boxer in the heavyweight division had to cheat him twice to
Yeah.
get this off. So this is actually a part of his this is
Story.
a part of his story.
Right.
This is a part of his story. So, you know, God don't make mistakes. The universe don't make mistakes. And I know we don't like what's happening now, but we have enough ammunition to combat the evils.
Right.
And I'm a firm believer in you getting what you put out. And this it's fucked up as it sounds. This had to happen. This is what movies are about. You know, we love our hero. We watch our hero come up, and then something happens, and he's in a dark moment. But at the end of the movie, he wins. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really think about it. I went from people clowning saying, "Oh, Deontay Wilder, he hasn't made more than $2 million." First of all, you're saying that shit as if you got $2 million laying around in your fucking bank account. So please, work with me every day. Stop.
But what's
All right,
crazy is, and we was on, my fact, we was on FaceTime. I think it's about a week ago, bro. He done fed more fighters. He done fed most of these heavyweight fighters, bro. He done saved a lot of their lives just by giving them an opportunity. He done saved a lot of these fighters' lives, children lives. He done saved some of these fighters' marriages by giving them opportunity to get money so their marriage can be the same, bro.
Wow, man.
You know what I'm saying? So this shit it be deeper than boxing, you know what I'm saying?
See, the things that you do in the dark is what counts. You know, if you're dieting and, you know, you're just dieting and in everyone's face and you're eating well, but when you go home, you're eating garbage. What you do when the lights are not on you is what matters. And I got that vibe from him that he's wholeheartedly who he is. It's not for show. It's not for show. It's not like what Floyd is. You know, Floyd portrays a character. He's flawed, but I've heard about things that he's done that he doesn't broadcast.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Yeah, he does a lot, and people don't want to hear it because all they see is Money Mayweather throwing money at the camera. And I'm like, sometimes you got to turn shit off and really think. You understand? So D, and the fact that he comes under these attacks, it aggravates me. It aggravates me. I got a gnat in here. What the fuck is a gnat doing here? It aggravates the hell out of me because this is the black struggle, man. This is the black struggle. This is what we deal with, man. So when we say, yo, look, it's deeper than boxing, man. And when I look at a dude, same color as me, clowning him, sending me memes of the glove hitting him in the face, I'm like, yo, y'all don't really know that I want to punch y'all niggas in the face now. Y'all really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, y'all don't play. Y'all have to tell this nigga on my job, don't play with me. Don't do that. He tells me, yo, lighten up. It's just boxing. That's your problem. Boxing is a sport. You don't know what that meme means to somebody else. You have no fucking idea of what the fuck is really going on with this shit. You have no clue, my man. You have no clue. While you're laughing and keeping it boxing, these other people, it means something to them. Okay? Don't go down to Pennsylvania where the Amish people are. You know what they told us not to do when you go down there? I said, what they said, yo, whatever you do when you play, don't fucking play with them and cross your eyes at them. I said, why not? He said, when you cross your eyes at them, it's like doing this. And tell them to go fuck their mother. Now they got to shoot you. I don't know what that's about, but they said don't do it. There's certain things you just don't do. All right? And, you know, I tell these cats, I'm like, yo, if we was living in the 50s and 60s, you'd be the nigga that don't like Ali. Oh, well, Wilder's not Ali. You know what? He's damn close. because he
Right.
puts his people on his shoulder. And when he was on Fred's show, I said, maybe you got to lighten that load. Because there was a lot of niggas that it's like as soon as the fight was over, Instagram, they couldn't wait.
Oh yeah.
And who's this bitch ass nigga? Oh man, the rapper. Oh man. Well, anyway, he said something slick on his Instagram, and I went straight to his page, and I said, "Nigga, I was at Rucker Park when you got chased out of it. I was there.
Who 50?
Not 50. Um, shit. I'm having a brain fart right now. It'll come to me." But he started clowning, and I said, "Nigga, you was at Rucker Park, and you got chased out of there, B. They were gonna get you. I was there that day. I was there." I said, "Oh shit." He had a chain on. They were gonna get him. It'll come to me in a minute. It'll come to me in a minute. Jim Jones. Jim Jones. Thank you.
Yeah, Jim Jones.
Thank you. Jim Jones.
Yeah.
He couldn't wait to get on fucking Instagram and start clowning. I went straight to his shit. I'm like, nigga, I was there that day. You got chased out the Rucker, nigga. Do a meme about that. Because if he'd have got, he wouldn't have made, he'd have got killed out there in the middle of Harlem. Get the fuck out of here. Joke about that before you joke about a pro boxer. Your brother, that got jerked, that the fix was in. He got poisoned and hit with fucking fucked up gloves. And had some motherfucker behind you talking about throwing a towel, but he couldn't say, "Yo, check the gloves." Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Because I actually had seen, I seen both of them in the airport. I seen both of them in the airport when we was leaving. I didn't say shit to Andre. I had shit to say to him, but Anthony, he came up to me. We spoke for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I told him about his brother, though. I told him straight like it was.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Tariq Nasheed was clowning Wilder?
Who was Tariq Nasheed?
He's a bodybuilder, not a like some health dude. He got a YouTube channel. I follow him on the gram too. I didn't hear him he clowned Wilder. That's sad to hear. I thought he was a stand-up dude. I don't
Yeah, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody going, when you take a loss or get dropped, knocked out, you know what I'm saying? They gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? But how many people can get in and do that shit?
Shit ain't funny,
I think
man.
I might be the only person who ain't laugh about Nate Robinson. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't like that. I ain't find that funny at all, B. I ain't find that funny at all.
I actually thought, you know what I'm saying? I gave him all the praise in the world because he did what a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't do.
That's what I'm saying. All those memes and shit.
Yeah.
The nigga that make those memes, I'm telling you, there's a bunch of white people somewhere that loss, that Logan Paul win meant something to them. So while you're clowning and keeping it boxing, they're making it something else. Please don't do that shit to yourself, man. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. This is not the time and atmosphere.
Real shit though. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Leo. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even when he got knocked out by Tank, I ain't taking nowhere. I was just like, damn. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get mad. I ain't saying I ain't none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I text Leo brother, told him like, hey man, it is what it is. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Get what? Not Leo want that rematch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like he shouldn't do it. Yeah. You can say that too, but shit. I think that fight, what that was, 7th, 8th round?
I think it was 7. I think.
7? Shit. Well,
I think Tank after a while didn't respect his power at all. He just walked.
Yeah, that could be very well true. But shit, I know who won at least 4 of those rounds.
Yeah.
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 You know what I'm saying? And little Tank be down here in the gym with us and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's all love though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their favorite fighters. Mm-hmm. Everybody gonna have people they watch. So everybody gonna have people they support. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, man, don't laugh at a fighter because you don't never know what they going through. You feel me? So
Kondo said it was a 6th round. Yeah, it was a 6th round.
yeah, he
It was
won.
ugly, but I think Leo understands now that he has to box that dude, man. Don't mix it up. 'Cause that shit was scary.
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
Yeah, that
ooh.
shit scared. I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
see that's the thing. Now you see, I I had a problem with Leo because of him, Mares, Frampton, and Quigg. They all did their own thing and froze out Rigondeaux. But that's over boxing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not personal. I ain't go run and make a fucking meme. You know what I
Right.
mean? I did ask where the fuck his sneakers went. Cause he was walking around with no shoes on in the ring.
Yeah, he ain't had no shoes on. I did see. I
Yeah.
thought I was the only person who said. I was like, what the fuck? Why is
Yeah,
sticks
I was like,
on?
where the fuck his kicks went? I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell? That was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It took him
Now I
off.
did I asked that question, but I wasn't like clowning. But
Right.
when the initial, I was glad to see him getting up. Because
Yeah.
that was an ugly
I didn't
knockout.
think he
You know,
was gonna get up, bro. But you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. It was almost like he was laying there smiling. I'm like, what the fuck?
he was
That shit,
listen, he was drinking. I fell off of a moped back in the day, and I have on no helmet. It felt like I just blinked. When I blinked, I had like 5 people standing over me, like, "Yo, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right." They're like, "Nah, you was laying there just staring for like 5 minutes. We didn't know whether to call an ambulance." I said, "Nigga, I was staring for 5 minutes and not responding. Why didn't anyone call a fucking ambulance?" They said I was like, I said, "What's wrong with y'all? I could have died." That
right,
shit was crazy. I was in Brooklyn when D knocked Brazil's head off.
right.
I was on the 2nd floor. That shit sounded like a bag popping. I thought he killed him.
Yeah, that shit was quick. Yeah,
I thought he killed him, B. I thought he killed him.
right.
But I was happy to see him get up, though. You dig?
Yeah.
Now, here's what I will say in closing. Sugar Hill, not so much. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Not so much.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to close this up. I know Blue cooking right now. I don't know if Fred is on right now, but
Damn, they
somebody
all
else
on.
could. Huh?
So they both on right now.
Now, I think Blue is on right now. I don't know if Fred's on, but I think Blue is on right now.
Oh shit! I
So
gotta watch. I gotta watch. Go check in.
yeah, I'm gonna go check him. I'm gonna go check him right now. Yo, bro, thank you for showing up, man. I just wanted to get some questions answered about Dre and Anthony. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, that's what it is, fam. Yo,
Yeah, like
man,
I said,
much
they
appreciated.
you know, so they got good him and D, Andre, not Andre, but Anthony and D got a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? They don't really fuck with Andre like that, but you know what I'm saying? You know, do what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep my eye out, man. I just wanted to ask a question before I flew off the handle, man.
Oh yeah, for
Hell
sure.
yeah. All right, fam. Yeah, we gonna talk. I got some more shit I'm putting together. I'll run it by you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Thanks, man. Tell D I said what up, family.
Oh yeah, I'll tell him. He probably hear you.
No doubt, family.
All right.
Peace, man. Good looks.